President Biden's 21-point blueprint for immigrants. And we're also going to cover the Like Act by the bill proposal by Representative Zoe Lofgren from California. Stay tuned all the way to the end to see if it'll help you or not. All right, friends, welcome to Green Card Guys TV. Now let's get down to business and talk about the 21-point blueprint. Is it really 21 points that really help you or not? Is it a deal or a dud? I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, it doesn't make, if you're watching this, you likely will not be affected positively or negatively by this, unless you have an asylum case, possibly. Okay. Now, because the 21 points really boils down to four main parts. Okay. Now, I'm going to share that with you. And number one, it's related to ensuring a secure and humane and well-managed border. Yay, we all love talking about the border. That's the main topic for President Trump. It's really about reallocating money for the border that already exists for the border. Okay. Now, number two is implementing an orderly and fair processing of asylum applications, because we all know there's a delay on the processing and having an interview scheduled for these asylum applicants. So that is a serious concern as well. But the thing is, they're trying to fast track these applications. So you want to be concerned about that. They are trying to put a lot of money into this program where they can have legal representation. Now, just my assessment on that real quick is, just because there could be money for legal representation, that doesn't mean that you're going to win, right? You still need to find the proper lawyer for you. Don't always just take the quote unquote free lawyer. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Now, number three, strengthening the collaborative migration management with regional partners. So essentially, that means they're talking about the Central American countries, that they're going to work together to make sure to try to prevent people from migrating to America in the first place. All right. So, and then number four is investing in Central America to address the root causes of migration. Again, same thing, pretty much rehashing the same thing. Okay. Now let me share that with you. Let me go ahead and share my screen if I can find it. All right. And then there we go. So it should pop up now. Okay, let me try to enlarge the screen here so you can see it. We'll drop a link down below in the description box so you can see it. But here's the fact sheet. Here's really a 21-point blueprint. But in reality, it doesn't really help people that are already in America, okay, in the United States. Because sure, it does mention things that can help immigrants in general when they come to America, but also it is trying to, they do mention, yay, it's great. They do mention the bills that were passed in the House, the U.S. Citizenship Act here down below. It says Congress should pass through reconciliation or other means. Basically, just get it done and pass it. The U.S. Citizenship Act, and also the Dream and Promise Act, H.R. 6, and the Farm Workforce Modernization Act, H.R. 1603. Big whoopee, because we already know Senator John Cornyn has said the Republicans don't want to consider any proposal, a bill, if it includes more than dreamers. But hey, John Cornyn's all talk too. He hasn't proposed or filed any bill to help dreamers. Not that I'm aware of. If he has, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether you believe John Cornyn is he sincere or not that he wants to help dreamers. Hey, I would love it if there could be more than dreamers that we can help through Congress. But if he really cares about dreamers, he should file a bill. Challenge him. Write to him. Okay? Write to him and let him know. Let his staff know that he should follow through with this promise that he cares about dreamers. All right, I had a rant about him the other week, so you can watch that if you want, but they're all talk. Okay, so at the end of the day, this 21-point blueprint is really not so much to assist people who are currently in the US. It's really to prevent people from coming into the US and make it a more streamlined process for asylum processing, okay? Because we all know, I mean, a lot of people give us a call and they have been waiting for the asylum interview for at least 5 years. So it's a really backward system. You know, and the concern about that when you have a long delay in an interview is that your reasoning for leaving, the legitimate reason for leaving your country, that reason could evaporate and not be a fear anymore. That's potential, right? So that's why it's important for you to have an interview sooner than later. By the way, friends, if you're concerned about that, we do file mandamus lawsuits about that. So contact us right up here, 346-330-5888. We could talk all day about this, every single 21 point blueprint, but it really doesn't help most of us, okay? But if you're interested about it, you can check out the link down below on this fact sheet from the Biden administration, straight from whitehouse.gov. And the other thing you need to know about the Biden administration is that they claim they're trying to help you, but they just reinstated, brought back to life, activated, expedited removal. Okay, this is on the down low. Media is probably not talking about this, right? It's not a big topic for the media. So they brought back expedited removal. So you need to watch out for that, especially if you have family members coming to US. So, you know, you might want to call us if your family members thinking about coming to US. Who knows? They could be eligible for something through your family. So who already have status in America. So you want to contact us beforehand, okay? Before they make a mistake. Of course, I completely get it. If they need to leave their country because they're trying to flee persecution, or they actually had a threat, or were abused or threatened, then they need to come to America. I get it. But if you have the opportunity to strategize before you come into America illegally without legal documentation, please do that. Give us a call, okay? 346-330-5888. And friends, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. I appreciate you watching. And we do offer free 15-minute preliminary discussion, just a quick strategy session, see if we can point you in the right direction, or maybe you might even consider hiring us. We greatly appreciate it. But to take advantage of that free 15 minutes to secure that appointment with our legal team, please share this not so secret code, green card guys, and our cares team will get you taken care of. Okay, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to speak with an attorney because it just depends on the facts of your case, but you're more likely, you'll only be able to get the free 15 minutes, first of all, if you share the secret code. And please, of course, subscribe to our channel. We greatly appreciate it. Now, I want to get on to sharing about the Like Act, okay? And I'm going to share with you here pretty soon. Now, this is from U.S. Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren from District 19 in California. You may have heard of her before. She's the one that proposed the Farm Workforce and Modernization Act. She's really getting her name out there about related to immigration bills. Okay, she's definitely there to help you. Now, this is titled under H.R. 4681. Like Act essentially means Let Immigrants Kickstart Employment Act. This encourages the establishment of startup companies in America. Okay, because there's a lot of people, immigrants, that have already started their own business. So this essentially formalizes a situation and provides a temporary work visa for at least up to 5 years. Okay, it can continually be renewed, and they need to meet certain benchmarks, basically performance benchmarks. It's not listed here on this press release, but after that, after some more substantial benchmarks, they say performance benchmarks, they can qualify. You might be able to qualify for a green card. So that might be something you could be interested in. Of course, this is only a proposal. It's very early, but if you're interested in this, contact our office. Go to our website down below because we have resources that you can find out who your elected official is, basically your politician, so that you can petition to them. You can ask them, do you support this? Do you support HR 4681? Are you behind? Are you supporting Representative Lofgren on this? Because I think it's a pretty good bill at the initial outlook of this. Okay. Now, let me share it with you here on the screen. Okay, there you go. It even says, for example, that, from the likes of, I believe, Tesla and a couple other really big corporations here in the United States. Oh, okay. It says here immigrants are fueling the next generation of high growth companies. And this includes founders who started Moderna, Tesla, and eBay. Okay, so that's just an example. It says at least 25 countries have some version of startup visa, including Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, Germany, and Sweden. So why can't America get on board with this? Okay. So another thing to qualify for the Like Act, I said 5 years on accident earlier, but it says 3 years here, but it can be renewed up to 5 years. So you must possess ownership interest in this startup entity and receive a certain amount of qualifying investments. Okay, so let's say you just started a company, but you didn't have any investments from uh, basically equity investments into your company from other people or other groups, then this won't be enough. Okay, because hey, in Texas, you can start a company, you can start an LLC corporation, about $310. That's the government fee here. So you need more than just that. Okay, there's a lot more to it. You also need to play a central and active role in the management or operations of the entity. And the third thing is you need to possess the knowledge, skills, or experience to substantially assist the entity with its growth and success. So, hey, let's say you have experience in this other field, but then you start a company in this other industry, that might not cut it. So, you do need to speak with an immigration attorney and maybe even a business attorney about this together. Okay, before you just go and start a company and get all this funding thinking that you could qualify for the Like Act. But again, disclaimer, this is only a proposal. Nothing has been passed about this. But hey, conservatives, Republicans, they love talking about business, right? So you would think they want to formalize this and make this a law. Talk to your elected official. Even if you are not a citizen, you don't have to be a citizen or a resident to petition to your elected official or call them, email them to say that you care about this proposal, okay? There's no requirement that you tell them what your legal status is to tell them what you care about, okay? If you like what I'm talking about, smash the like button, okay? I appreciate your love and appreciate you. Hey, if you're new to the channel again, please subscribe down below, or maybe it's over here, over here. Until next time, friends, please continue wearing